Hey, what's up everybody? Josh, starterraingutterbusiness.com. Today we're going to be doing a master class on the correct way to level a gutter. Okay, so the first thing to know when getting a gutter perfectly level is this stuff's fairly flexible when you hang it. So anything over like a 12-foot gutter, when you're doing this by yourself, you're going to want to tack the center. Tack the downspout end first down, just use the drip edge as a guide. Tack the downspout down, side of the gutter down 1/8 inch, kind of using that drip edge as a guide. So the middle will be about 1/4 inch under the drip edge. The end will be 1/8 inch under the drip edge, and then this side will be 3/8 up into the drip edge. So I always like to tack the center, go to the downspout, tack it so nothing's pulling on the gutter from that end. That helps get your level readings right. So once you get to this end, the high end of the gutter, always start from the high end of the gutter and level towards the downspout. On some houses they're really crooked, and so if you always start at the high end of the gutter, you don't ever have to get to the, like say if you're leveling backwards from the downspout up, sometimes you'll have to go higher than that gutter can go in the drip edge. So then you'll have to go all the way back, undo all your screws, and start all over. So I always start from the high end of the gutter, level towards the downspout. That helps reduce backtracking. Once you get to the high end of the gutter, tack your end in to where it looks good. And I always create a fixed point so you get your end hanger in. I usually skip 2 or 3, about 5 feet, skip 2 or 3 hangers. Throw your level in between that fixed point, which is that first screw you put in, and your next hanger you're going to put a screw in, and you put your level right in between that section. So we're basically focusing on this section of gutter with this level. So put your level in the middle there, get it to where you need it, pop a screw in there, and that means this section of gutter is done. You just throw screws in the rest of these. Don't even look at your level again, because those can change it a little bit, but you just have to think that this section is perfectly leveled. So even if those do just vary a touch, put a little divot or something in there, it's not going to affect the performance of the entire gutter overall. As long as you focus on 5-foot sections the whole length down, the water will go where you need it to go. So once you're done with this section, basically this is your new fixed point. You move your ladder down 5 feet, throw in between the fixed point and the hanger that you're putting in, and screw that section off. So you just do that, just repeat that process over and over again until you get to the end of the gutter. And that's the best way I've found to do this. So we'll talk about the level for a second. These are my favorite levels to use for this by far. They're really high quality. It's a Stabila 10-inch level, no magnets on the bottom. A lot of times with the magnets, metal shards and stuff get stuck on there and they'll give you improper readings. So I always get the ones with no magnets. Helps keep them cleaner, and keeps that level working well for a longer lifespan. So the other thing I like about these Stabilas is that they have flat sides down, both sides are flat. And so what that allows you to do is to put that level in to the bottom of the gutter and push it up to the back of the gutter, because that's where your hangers are going into that back flat section, your screws through the hangers, and having that level pushed up against the back gives you a far more accurate reading than just throwing your level in the bottom, because if you twist that level this way or this way in the gutter, if this bottom is tipped down or up at all, like any amount, it'll throw your readings way off. So always have that level, make sure it's clean, put it in there and push it up tight against the back of the gutter. It's the only way to get a really accurate reading on what that gutter is, how it's pitched. So another thing is the standard spec for rain gutters is just 1/4 inch of drop per 40 feet of gutter. So they're pretty level. The easiest way I found to do that, you could use a string line, and there's a few different ways to do it, but I found that if you just put your level in the bottom of the gutter and do every time you level, just put that bubble just a hair off center, like just to where you can tell it's not level, flowing this way. That's like right at 1/4 inch every 40 feet of drop. So that's how I kind of go with that spec. It's a little bit wishy-washy, but it works good. It ends up right at about 1/4 inch every 40 feet. And it's the simplest, quickest way to do it. So you just want that gutter just to where you can tell that that bubble's off level, flowing the right way. So the whole idea behind that 1/4 inch every 40 feet of pitch is that during those quick, heavy rainstorms, that this gutter is working with the downspout to drain that water effectively. So instead of having this thing pitched like crazy, I mean, some homeowners like to have them that way. I always warn them against it, but you want this gutter to be able to fill up a little bit, and so all this water is not rushing to the downspout and overwhelming your downspout. So you want this gutter to work with the downspout and drain that over time, not all the water at once. The reason you put that little bit of pitch on there is so then once it stops raining, you know, that gutter completely drains out and dries up quickly. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. Let us know if you have any questions or just general comments below. We like reading those and responding back to those. We'll have a link for this stability level in the description below. And thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, see you on the next one. All right, so we already did the intro.